God let the devil in for a second, and then the hedge of protection was back out of the fight. Like it did what it had to do, right? God was working in this. And he was showing us that's how he's going to work in you. He's going to let it in, and then he's going to surround you again. I want to show you this, baby. I want to show you this because you are a daggone warrior. And you meant to fight. You meant to win. You meant to rise up and quit taking the beating the devil throwing on you. You're supposed to give it back to him because he has equipped you. He has armed you. He has given you everything you need to beat what's coming against you. Let me show you Ephesians 6. You got some armaments at your disposal. Get to using them because the fight is coming whether you want it to or not. You best get ready because it's on its way. I understand you've been protected. I understand the hedge is there. I'm about to show you what the hedge is there for. Don't you dare be like the Israelites, dressed for war, not willing to fight. God gave you that for a purpose. He's dressed you and armed you for a reason. That is to find victory. That is to gain victory. That is to fight from victory. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Ephesians 6, verse 10. Y'all know it. The armament of God. Finally, be strong in the Lord and in his mighty power. Like, you better recognize him. You better trust in him. Be strong in the Lord and his mighty power. He's surrounding you at all times. And when he let the fight come your way, fight. Put on the full armor of God. Like, you just ain't wearing armor to look pretty. Like, it ain't just about looks. It's about usefulness. It's about need, right? Put on the full armor of God so that you can take your stand against the devil's schemes. The fight's coming and you better be ready. For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. Therefore, put on the full armor of God so that when the day of evil comes, you may be able to stand your ground, and after have done everything, to stand. Stand firm then, with the belt of truth buckled around your waist, with the breastplate of righteousness in place, with your feet fitted with the readiness that comes from the gospel of peace. In addition to all this, take up the shield of faith with which you can extinguish all the flaming arrows of the evil one, because the fight's coming. Take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God, and pray in the Spirit on all occasions with all kinds of prayers and requests. With this in mind, after saying all of this, after telling you what you're equipped with, and what God has graciously provided you with this in mind, be alert. And always keep on praying for all the Lord's people. Be alert because the fight's coming. And when you see it coming your way, don't you shriek back like a limited servant. Like, oh, what are we going to do, Lord? Like talking to a man. You go after your God and you say, greater is he who is in me than he who is in the world. You get up and get ready to fight because they cannot get to you unless your God allows them to, because he is surrounding you. He got the hedge of protection on you.